Well, hey there. So the last time I went live, I didn't say anything for like the first, I don't know, 30 seconds or so until people started coming in. And then this plays back again. Like I don't delete it after. I let it stay up on the platforms. And so the first like 30 seconds of it is just silence. So I figured even though nobody's actually in here right now, don't call me a loser. I heard you. Just kidding. Um, yeah, I'm going to already start talking to the non-existent people in the room, in the chat. So, yeah, it is, I don't even know what today is. Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. I know what today is. It's tonight we air our episode, our latest episode of the Elsa Kurt Show with Clay Novak is on tonight at 9 o'clock. I'm looking at, yes, I'm just so you know, I'm looking at my notifications here as I'm chit-chatting. There is one person that I can tell at least that it shows is in here. So hello, one person that just came in. Oh, now there's five. What? What? We're going crazy in here. I'm just kidding. So yeah, so I figured I would just come on and go live for a little bit, not too long. I have like a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I'm sure you have a whole bunch of stuff to do too, which does not involve sitting here listening to me talk about stuff and things. I hope everyone is doing well. Hop in the comments, please, and let me know how you are doing in this crazy wild world we live in where everything is just bananas. I was making a whole bunch of videos this morning into this afternoon. It's like already well into the afternoon. And yeah, there's so much stuff. There's so many things happening. I actually had to like stop looking at my phone and my computer because I sit here with like both of them. I've got like the phone and I'm checking that one and I'm checking the computer. So I'm like looking at different sites, doing all of these really annoying things that make my brain hurt. Just to for making content. It's like literally what I do. I make content and I put out, I don't know, I think I put out like 3 videos today already. That's my hardest thing for me, that when I make a video, my instinct is just to throw it up right onto the platforms right away. And it's like, no, 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 save some. You don't have to put everything out at once. Don't bombard everybody with with your face in their face all the darn time. So I'm sorry if there are days when you are, going on your social media platforms and all you see is my face. Does that happen? Like my husband says when he checks his social media, when he goes on like, I don't know, Facebook or whatever, and he starts scrolling and he'll be scrolling and all of a sudden my face will pop up and he's like, "Oh, hey, there's my wife. There's my wife again. There she is again." And so yeah, sorry guys if that happens. Thank you. I appreciate that, Patty. I try, man. I try because I know, I know how much I need to be laughing and just getting some levity with everything that goes on in the world. So I try and share that. Some people are in on the joke and some people are not. I actually just shared a video that I made in response to so oh, good grief. I'm still shaking my head. So I made a video yesterday. I think it was yesterday, about Biden and his dementia. It was like one of my handler videos. Now, if you happen to know my content, you know that I have like a whole series of which I probably don't put them on Facebook that often. I put them where there's a whole playlist of these the handler videos, and I pretend to be Biden's handler, the person that kind of carts him around, gets him where he's supposed to be, and directs him what he's supposed to say, and kind of gives him all those reminders. It's comedy, it's a spoof, it's satire, it's parody, it's all of the things. And I did one yesterday that was actually a more serious one where the handler, I'm using the air quotes, the handler retires, quits her job because she's like had enough because of the whole dementia thing. And there were some people, not a lot, there were some people on there that, um, thought that it was real, that I was really Joe Biden's handler and I was really retiring. And, they had some things to say about that. So I made a video in response to that, kind of a cheeky one. So that one's up right now, and you'll recognize the shirt because I'm still wearing the same shirt. I just made it a little while ago. But yeah, so I suggested that perhaps my acting skills are just too good. I'm too good of an actress, and that's why. I I of course I don't actually think that. I don't even know what to think. But yeah, so anyhow, that's what's going on. I've been making videos this morning into the afternoon. I took a little lunchy lunch break and made some phone calls, did all this stuff and things. Very exciting, right? Very, very exciting information that I'm giving you right now. Are you so glad that you tuned in for me to tell you what I've been doing today? Yeah, so tonight we have our show is going on at 9 p.m. It's me and Clay. We're talking about, I'll tell you what we're talking about, give you the inside track as to what we're talking about tonight. We are talking about the social media CEOs, the Judiciary Committee hearing that just went on last week. We're discussing that a bit and what happened there, and kind of breaking that down a little bit and giving our professional opinions on the whole matter. We talk about the U.S. retaliation in Syria, or in the Middle East collectively. We talk about Trump's VP pick. We know that there's right at this moment that he is telling us, we know that there are two potential contenders for that spot that he's interested in. Um, and we talk about the border bill. We talk about what happened with that or what didn't happen with that, and kind of break all those things down. And as you could probably guess, Clay has way more information on some of those topics than I do, but it's a great conversation. And as always, we love to hear what you guys think and feel on these topics when we talk about them. We always ask you guys too to send in your thoughts, what you'd like to hear us talk about as well. Clay mentioned to me that this week or this coming weekend, he is going to be jumping out some airplanes again, like he does. He does this monthly, I think it is. He'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. I think he goes, or maybe no, it's not monthly. I already know this. He goes every few months or so. Um, and he goes and jumps out of planes. So we're actually gonna have some fun with that. He's gonna get some video for us and bring that back so that we can play it for you guys and you can see him jumping out of planes. I don't think I'm not saying definitely. We never say definitely, right? Never say never, right? Um, I don't think that is something that I will be doing at any point in my lifetime, jumping out of a plane. I'm kind of vaguely, very vaguely, I don't even want to say interested, curious. Curious is probably a better word. Curious about that experience, but I don't, and I used to love roller coasters. I don't love them so much anymore, but I used to love roller coasters. But the only part I I don't like that stomach drop feeling, you know what I mean? Like, some people love it. Some people think it's like the greatest thing. They love, and I've heard that if you scream, it's supposed to alleviate that, but I don't know, if you're a guy jumping out of an airplane and screaming, it's probably not cool. It's probably not too masculine, is it? But I don't know how, like, if you get that feeling. These are all questions I'm gonna ask Clay for our next conversation. I didn't ask him this time, but I'm gonna ask him next time that, like, do you get that same awful stomach drop feeling when you jump out of the plane as you do when you go, like, downhill on a roller coaster? Is it day and night? Is it nothing alike? Is it similar in that way? I'm very curious. Anybody who's watching right now, joining me in here, if you've done that, let me know if you already know the answer to that question. But yeah, no, the idea freaks me out. Although, funny thing, at the same time, like, I'm so fascinated by, you ever see those people who put on those, like, it's like a suit. It's like a glider. You turn into one of those things, those like a flying flying squirrel or something, or a glider, sugar glider. It's basically a sugar glider costume is what you're putting on because you have these like crazy bat wings and people I just watched one the other day and they jump off these cliffs and they fly. That I can't do it, but the idea of it sounds fascinating. I've always had flying dreams. I think that's why that one in particular really fascinates me because I've like my whole life, especially when I was a kid, I always had dreams where I was flying. So I'm kind of interested in that. Not enough to do it, I don't think though. Who knows? Maybe if the opportunity comes up, who knows? Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I hope nobody in here has the capability of making that a possibility because then I'd have to actually do it, and that's not cool. You guys are so quiet. Nobody wants to say hi? Patty said hi. Come on now. Don't be shy. Say hello. Talk to me. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me where you're from. What part of the planet are you on? I'm on the East Coast. Boo. I would much rather be in a southern state right now. Right this very minute. I'm actually really cold, but it's not that cold. Technically, it's not that cold right now. I think we're in I can look actually. I got my phone right here. I'll tell you what we're at. We are at if I can get my phone to turn on, let's see. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's 51 degrees here. That's not bad at all. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I'm just being a big crybaby, I guess. What else? What else can I talk to you about? So, yeah, made those videos today. Those were fun. I've been working on my Nancy Pelosi impersonation. I have about on tap. I have like 3 videos left that I want to make for today. I won't be posting them today, but I want to make the videos today and get them done because tomorrow I'm giving myself the day off tomorrow. Sort of, kind of, not really. Um, but a day off from creating content. So I think I say that now. I probably don't mean it. I probably don't. I am going to breakfast with my mom in the morning. We're going to go to breakfast. And then we have plans in the evening. My husband and I, we are going to a fundraiser. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that. And so, yeah. So for the day, I don't know. Maybe I'll just use it as like a meal prep day, although I usually save that for Sunday. But Sunday's busy too. Sunday is definitely a day off day. Sunday, I'm not gonna do any content, any social media stuff. Just started getting into the habit of doing that, of, like, taking Sunday as truly a day of 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 rest, of taking a break from doing all of the usual stuff and things, and I really enjoyed it a lot last Sunday. Like, the Sunday before I did it, and I was antsy. I was like, I kept grabbing my phone and, checking it. And then this past weekend, I was able to just be like, no, you know what? I don't even care. Not even going to look, not even interested. I did look a few times, but nothing compared to what I usually do. My phone I was just on the phone with my mom, and I just told her that I actually turned off my notifications, and, so now I'm not acting like Pavlov's dog and, jumping every time I hear a notification and checking to see what it is. Although, you know what always gets me? And tell me if this gets you too. So I don't know, like, if your phone is set up the way mine is, I think all of us are in that we get notifications for stuff and things, right? And the thing that gets me every time, and they know it, is when one of the platforms, they always start their thing with breaking news. And as soon as I see breaking all in capital letters, I'm like, automatically, I have to check what it is, which is what I'm looking at right now. I am going to look at it. I'll tell you what I'm looking at too. Let's see. Hang on. I can't look at those. Let's see. Uh, Okay, it's on X or Twitter, whatever you wanna call it. Breaking: list of US senators in favor of voting out Mitch McConnell. That's it, then it cuts off. If I wanna see more, I have to click on it, but I don't feel like clicking on it. Let's see, you're out walking your dog right now in Ontario, really? Oh, you got a beautiful day. Oh, yeah, I yeah, yours can. Boy, you guys have a lot of stuff going on over there, huh? Yes, I don't envy you any more than I envy us. It's a mad, mad world. Let's see. Oops, hang on. Let's see. Did you I don't understand that question. I don't understand what you're asking me. I'm sorry. Okay. Smoking of weed for supplemented bin facility. I'm sorry. Rephrase that if you can. I'm not sure exactly what you want me to respond to there. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, actually I have to go. Julie, I have to go take my dog. Oh, you hear my dogs barking? It's like they knew I was talking about them. Yeah, I gotta go take them out in a few minutes. They're ready. And actually, I think that's the delivery I've been waiting for upstairs. That's why they're barking. I'll shut up so you can hear them. It is. I ordered some things off the TikTok. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yep, it was. Yeah, I don't know. I keep finding all kinds of cool things that I wanna buy, and they're inexpensive, so I did, and that was them getting delivered. I got another top like this, so I have a thing for these. Yeah, I'm an '80s girl at heart, so, you know. Aw, thank you. Thanks, Travis, I appreciate that. That's super nice of you to say. I try, man, I try. It's not always a hit, sometimes it's a miss. Um, I try my best, and I try and put things out there. I try and put things out there that shine a light on what's going on, the insanity of everything that's going on in the world, and I try and do it with humor because we're so inundated, we're so exhausted from all of this bad news and all of this, stuff. I am not good. Then why are you here, honey? Just leave. Why do you have to be a tool? Go go away, that's all. Oh, I'm your favorite ex-wife. That's so nice. You're such a goof. Oh my goodness. So yeah, people like Goodleaf are always my favorite. They have no profile picture and they just come on and say stupid things. So this is what we do. This is called block. And we just send them away. So yeah, I just I figure that's the way we do it. So we just do things to make people laugh, and the people that don't laugh and don't find it funny can do like we just did with Goodleaf. We just send them away. Go away. We don't care. One of my favorite, absolute favorite questions that people ask me are how I deal with the negative people, the negative comments, and it's very simple. I don't really pay much attention to them at all. Nobody is gonna be for everybody, and I'm definitely not. I suppose me, or myself and people like me are off-putting to, people from the other side of the aisle, I guess, but I'm fine with that. It's no problem. And normally I would, let them stay, typically, like, on Facebook, TikTok, where else? Actually, all of them. No, I'm thinking about it now, all of them. I usually let the comments stay because what those people don't understand is that, they're basically paying me to tell me how much they don't like me. So, tell me on every single post, please go ahead, I don't mind at all, I enjoy it, as a matter of fact. And we all know the truth of that, which is that if I were saying what they wanted to hear, what they agree with, they would tell me how much they love me and how great I am. That's because that's the way it works, but because I'm saying what they don't like and what they don't agree with, they have to make sure they tell me that they don't like me. I'm okay with that. No worries. So what else is going on? Let's see. I told you the topics, right? Anybody new in here? I'll tell you the topics for tonight's show that we hope that you will join in and comment and give us your thoughts as well. Tonight we are talking about the social media CEOs getting grilled by the Judiciary Committee last week. We're talking about that, things that went on in there, some of the things that were said, and talking about the effectiveness, the purpose of that. Hey, thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. Go tell that to Goodleaf there. I don't even know if you can see his comment anymore. I think I blocked him, so I don't even know if the comment stays or not. But anyhow, so thank you again. We're talking about the social media CEOs. We're talking about the U.S. retaliation in the Middle East. We are talking about Trump's VIP picks or potential picks, the 2 that he has mentioned thus far, and we're talking about the border bill, and, oh, and we also talk a little bit about Toby Keith. Toby Keith, I'm very, very sad, 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 to hear that he has passed away, and, and if you're one of those people that are sitting here like, "Yeah, you know what? Celebrities, famous people don't care, it doesn't matter to me, whatever." I generally typically agree with you. There's certain ones though, that do hit you in the heart. And thanks, Julie. I appreciate that. It is a mad, mad world, isn't it? It's so crazy. We can only laugh, right? I mean, there's a lot we can do, but laughter is definitely one of the big ones that we should be doing as much as possible. Laughing and being informed, right? We can laugh and be informed, all that good stuff. Hopefully tonight we give you some enlightenment about things that are going on, and you know Clay and I, we share our perspectives on it and our opinions on it, and I really like Clay's perspective on things. I feel like he tempers his things better than I do, his statements and his opinions and everything better than I do. Like I have a tendency to like jump right in and be like, "Well, you know what? That person's this or that." And he's very level. Very he reminds me a lot of my husband in that way. Very, very level, very thoughtful in their approach. Like everything is very well thought out. And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, okay. All right, fine. Fine. I won't be so quick to jump, you know." Yeah, Toby Keith. Do you have a favorite Toby Keith song? I actually, of course, I love Red Solo Cup. That's I love that one for like just being a party song. And then, of course, he's got the great patriotic stuff, which is a huge part of his catalog. And I love him for how much he loved America. And I wasn't never back down on that and was very in your face with it. I love that. Oh, you didn't get to see the good leave comment? Um, it was, like, very incoherent, it made absolutely no sense whatsoever, and then I think maybe I embarrassed him by asking him to restate it so that I could understand what he was asking. I think that made him mad, so he had to tell me that I'm no good. Okay. Um, That Ain't My Truck. Oh, that's a great song. So many great songs. Hang on, I gotta look up the names of some of the songs. Let's see what some of my other favorites are. Oh, what's the one, where he says, "I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm good once." What is it? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Toby. Oops, no, it didn't do it that way. Toby. Keith songs. Let's see. Oh my goodness. List of songs. Here we go. We're doing it. I'm cheating. I'm doing the should have been a cowboy. That's what it is. Yes. That's a great song. Let's see. Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of? There's a song. Oh my gosh, there are Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. That was the post 9/11 uh song anthem pretty much, right? Remember that one? Great, great song. He had this like little he had one album in particular where it was just this super, super fun. Oh, How Do You Like Me Now? I I know like country fans, like hardcore country fans did not like that song. Or is it the other one? Wait, what's the other one? Oh, I Wanna Talk About Me. That's the one that people who are like diehard country fans kinda gave him a little flack for because it's a little bit of like, not rap really, but close enough to it that people didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was a fun song and I really, really enjoyed it. Yes. Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, absolutely. He's got like, if you t I'm just gonna read off it's just a list of songs, and I'm just gonna read off just to give you an idea of how many of them are so all about, loving this country. Let's see, American Ride, American Soldier, um, let's see, Bullets in the Gun is a song, Call a Marine, um there's probably some that I'm not realizing are patriotic songs and I didn't even realize it, but Drunk Americans, that's gotta be a fun one. God Lover. I just so many Happy Birthday America. Oh my goodness. So many great drinks. A lot of songs about beer. He's got quite a few that have beer in the title. Oh, he's a lot of fun. So yeah, but very, very sad that he's gone. I did read that his family said that he died peacefully, and so that's kind of oh, the Taliban song. That's right. You got to play that one. If you haven't played that one, you got to play that one. Clay and I were actually talking about. He brought that one up in our conversation for the podcast. He brought that one up, and I had forgotten about that one. But, oh my goodness, so many great, great songs. Very, very sad that he's gone. But the cool thing is the music lives on, so we love that. Love that very much. What else? What else? I don't know. I don't know. I do this like I do every time, and I just randomly decide, I think I'm just gonna go live for a few minutes, and I don't have a plan. No plan whatsoever. So I jump on here and I have moments where I'm like, "I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say." This is one of those moments where I'm trying to figure out what can I say other than, oh, I know what I could say. I could say, so for the people that are watching live, there's a nice little handful of us in here hanging out. But some people might watch this a little bit later because I'll let it stay up. I'll leave it up. One of the biggest things, and I'm probably going to make a video about it. One of the biggest things I was thinking about today in regards to my content, like doing this stuff, um, I was realizing that a lot of times I when I make a like, we call them a response video, like somebody will comment on a video and we respond to it. I know you understood that already, but I'm just explaining it again anyhow. Um, and usually the videos that I or we collectively as like people who make these videos that we respond to are the negative ones, like somebody saying something negative to us. So we make a video responding to them. And I've done like two of those in the past month. I don't do a lot of them. I do 'em here and there. And I usually use them as kind of like the example of, I don't know, a response to a lot of people saying the same statement. So I'll just make one video for you. You know what I mean? So that's what I did. Um, Yesterday and maybe like, I don't know, a little while back too. And it dawned on me today that I have not made a response video for the positive comments that people leave. And I feel bad about that because I am so fortunate and blessed that I get so many more positive, encouraging, uplifting, um, sweet, kind, funny, great comments on my videos, like way more than the negative. And I really need to make a point of acknowledging that and thanking you guys for that because it just makes my day. I try very, very hard to not pay attention to comments. Um, because if you pay too much attention to the good ones, your ego is gonna get way bigger than it ever should be, and if you pay too much attention to the negative comments, it's gonna drop your ego right into the dirt, right? So I try and, like, keep it really somewhere, God, not even in the middle, somewhere, I don't know, somewhere where I don't see a lot of 'em. I see, like, a little handful, um of them, like little snippets of them. So and it's because it will get honestly, it'll just get really overwhelming. Do a Kamala State of the Union, that would be a good one. That would be fun. Oh, that's right, I just did one not a State of the Union, but I just did a, Kamala video today that I somehow managed to forget that I made that today. I don't think I was gonna put it out today, I think that's why. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, honestly. I just you know I get these ideas, like, I'll be doing whatever, I'll be making something to eat or cleaning or writing something on the computer, answering email, whatever it is, and I get an idea of content, a video to make, and I just go and make it, and then I leave it in the drafts, basically, um Oh, you like that one? Thank you. I liked that one. I thought that I don't even think that video did that great. I don't really know to tell you the truth, but I didn't think that video, like, took off very well. I loved that video. I thought it was really funny, so thank you for also thinking it was funny, and it's kind of embarrassing that I find myself funny. Yes, I am a little bit mortified that I crack myself up, but I do. I'm sorry, I do. Yeah, that one was fun to make. They're all fun to make, and, I kinda tried to get myself in this mindset of, like, stop overthinking it, as in stop, like, when you make a video, if you think it's good enough, if you think it's okay, if it made you laugh, meaning me, then just go ahead and put it out there. It's either gonna hit or it's gonna miss. People are gonna find it funny or they're not, and stop, like, overthinking it so much. But anyhow, so I tend to, like, make my videos just on the fly, like, I get the idea, and I work from home, so it's very easy for me to pop on the ring light and prop up the phone and do and just make the video, and just to do it. So I do it, and then I leave it, like, in my drafts or in the folder or whatever, and I get around to it later, and, like, my phone, like, I don't know what your phone looks like as far as, like, your pictures and videos, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I think it does tell me. Let's see, right now, does it give you the count? Oh, yeah. So right now, like, in my videos, like, in my files here, there are 458 videos. They're not all content videos, like, some of them are my grandkids, some of them are I don't even know what else, but there's a good chunk of them that are content, and I forget what's what, and I forget that I even did stuff, so then I'll be, like, scrolling, realizing that I'm about to run out of memory or my phone's telling me, "You're out of space here, you gotta clear something out," and then I'm like, "When did I make this video? What? Did I put it up?" And then I gotta scroll through all my stuff to see if I put up the video. It's very exhausting. Guys, I'm literally a one-woman show when it comes to all of this stuff, so if you I guess I'll give you, like, a blanket apology right now. If you see repeats of my stuff, I'm sorry. I forget what I put up, and I guess I'm too lazy to go through my feeds and check, but every day I post individually to each account. So I'll post to Facebook and then Instagram and then Twitter, um, and then to X. Not as much on that one, but yeah, oh, and YouTube. So everything's going up everywhere. Within sometimes within minutes, sometimes within a day or two. Gets very confusing, y'all. Gets very crazy. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. Oh, more breaking news. I don't know what this is. No, that looks dumb. I'll tell you what if it's anything worthwhile. I'm sorry, I was about to hiccup, but I stopped. How do I still get hiccups at my age? Does everybody else get hiccups a lot? I get them a lot. Yeah, boring. See, this is what I'm uh, yeah, no, see, this is the problem now that I'm starting to look at the comments. No, 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 don't read it. Don't read. I'm looking at you while I do this. So not gonna look. Not gonna look. I'm looking. Not gonna look. Okay, wait. Is this another breaking news? No, that's the same one I read to you. Yeah, so anyhow, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff and things, but today was feels like it was like a very heavy um news day as far as like topics of things to create content for. And then there's other days where I'll be scrolling. I'm like, no, there's absolutely nothing here that I can get any ideas off of. So I don't know. We just go with it. We just go with it. So listen, tonight, what time is it right now? 4 o'clock. I ought to be done. 4 o'clock right now. So tonight at 9 p.m. right here, wherever you are. If you're watching on Facebook, it'll come up on Facebook. If you're watching it on YouTube, it'll come up on YouTube. I think I'm trying to remember Rumble. It's going up on Rumble. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I am my own co-star. Yeah, I am. Oh gosh, yeah. I make myself tired. That's what I do. Yeah, so it's going live up on Facebook, YouTube, um, Rumble. I feel like somewhere else too. I feel like I'm forgetting somewhere. I probably am. YouTube, Facebook, Rumble. Instagram, maybe Instagram as well? I don't really know. I don't know. It's gonna be it's in a lot of places, and technically, if you're tired of looking at my mug, you can listen to it. You can listen to the podcast while you're driving or making dinner or whatever, but the audio version of the podcast is already up. It's already available. You can go listen to it if you want to. I'm a visual person, so I like to see, although I do like audiobooks. I love audiobooks because they're great because when you're, like I said, cooking or driving or doing this or that, um, they're just good. What else? Can we think of anything else? I can't think of anything else. New videos going up tomorrow. New videos going up every day, pretty much, except for Sunday, unless I schedule it. If I schedule some posts for Sunday, but I don't know if I will or not. I'm not really sure. We shall see, we shall see. So, listen, it is 4 o'clock where I am right now. I have 2 packages that just got delivered, apparently. I looked at my little Ring camera thingy. It's not even Ring, it's not Ring, it's something else, but we'll call it a Ring camera because I don't know what else to call it. And, so there's a couple deliveries. You heard my dogs going crazy, letting me know that somebody was here. I'm gonna go see what I got. I can't remember what's in those packages. Do you do that? Do you order things and then you can't remember what it was that you ordered, but you're so excited that they've arrived? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Thank you, my friend, you're awesome too. So oh, yay! Thank you, Mark, I appreciate that. Listen, but seriously, most important thing I wanna say before I sign off on you guys is, thank you. Really, thank you so much for your support and your encouragement, and I just saw one just as I was looking up here, I don't know how I missed these ones. Kamala, reading Green Eggs and Ham. That is going to happen. Green Eggs and Ham is one of my favorite Dr. Seuss books for some absurd reason, and I can't think of any way to ruin it for myself and everyone else by reading it as Kamala Harris. So, wait, I gotta scroll up. Who said that? Hang on, let me see. Hang on. Bob Egan. Bob, I'm gonna do that one, and I'm gonna credit you for um, giving me the idea, as long as you're okay with that. I'll hang on a second to make sure you're okay with that. Um, if you're still here. Yeah, wait, I gotta write it down, otherwise I'll forget. Green eggs and ham. Cammy. Dr. Seuss is hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. All right, so thank you again, you guys. I'm sorry, this was kind of a short live, mostly because I'm unprepared as always. So I hope you have a great night. And don't forget, if you can, if you're able to, if you have time or energy, 9 p.m., tune in tonight for the show. Throw in your comments. I'll be watching along with you and more than happy to engage in those comment sections. So until then, you guys take it easy and we will see you later. Bye.